Morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Taylor Stephenson with 13 News Now. Here's your tropics update as of Monday, September the 9th at 8 a.m. And we are tracking potential tropical cyclone 6 as it churns and starts to mature in parts of the western Gulf of Mexico. Right now, as you see, this is a 12-hour satellite loop. And it is showing how much the thunderstorms have really started to really get going across parts of the western Gulf of Mexico around that center of low pressure. This is showing that the system is really starting to organize as it could become our next named storm. Right now, though, as of 8 a.m., still a potential tropical cyclone, forecast to become tropical storm Francine by late tonight, if not early tomorrow morning, and then a Cat 1 hurricane as it makes its way into the northern Gulf of Mexico. The National Hurricane Center believes the center of Francine, or potential Francine, will be somewhere between Houston and New Orleans, making its trek through parts of Louisiana before heading into the Mid-South. Right now, the system has sustained winds of 50 miles per hour and gusts up to 65. Now, the spaghetti models have been fairly consistent. You're always going to get a couple of outliers, but notice how all of them really track potential tropical cyclone 6 through parts of Louisiana heading into the Mid-South, which goes right into the forecast cone, and why that cone is on the skinnier side, showing that the confidence is very high in the track of this system. So right now, tropical storm watches are in effect for parts of Mexico and parts of the Texas coastline as tropical storm force winds are possible over the next day to 2 days. So let's track it out using our graph model. Here is where the graph model believes that the potential tropical cyclone 6, or what would become Francine, will be by Wednesday morning. This takes it just to the east of Corpus Christi and Brownsville. So riding the Texas coast before making a landfall sometime on Wednesday night, anywhere between, again, Houston and New Orleans. Now, if this system is tracking with this model, again, the graph model, that puts New Orleans on the dirty side of the storm. So that's where the severe weather potential would be. We also have the risk for flooding as this system rolls through. But once it gets over land, it weakens fairly quickly before moving through parts of Mississippi and heading closer to Tennessee. So what's the impact? What can people in the Gulf of Mexico, in that region, what can they expect over the next few days? Well, we're talking tropical storm force winds that are likely. That means 39 mile per hour winds or higher. We also are talking increased flash flood risk, and life-threatening storm surge is possible. That's per the Hurricane Center. We're also watching two other areas in the tropics. Both of them now have a medium chance. This is down from earlier this morning, where Invest 92L, the 1X right here, had a higher chance of development over the next 7 days. So now down to a medium chance, but still watching for that potential. And then we're also watching one just behind it that has another medium chance of becoming a tropical system over the next week. So here is potential tropical cyclone number 6. Here is Invest 92L. And as you see, the convection or the thunderstorms around it have become fairly weak. So I think that's why the Hurricane Center decided to back off on the chances just for now, as it's becoming a little less organized. But the spaghetti models keep Invest 92L taking a pretty western track before making a possible northern turn. Now, that's the best possible scenario if this can make this northern turn before the Caribbean and head back out to sea. All this to say is that we are in peak hurricane season. The peak day of hurricane season is tomorrow, September the 10th. So definitely make sure that you are paying attention to all tropical updates. For the latest on the tropics, head to 13newsnow.com. For 13 News Now, I'm meteorologist Taylor Stephenson.